So my big Warhammer 40k take is that I think a lot of the traitor Primarchs are not actually traitors. When looking at their lore and the precise series of events that happen in the pre-Horus Heresy lead-up that turn them traitor eventually, it's often not any of their individual faults. Now, can they make bad choices? Yes, Fulgrim should not have picked up the suspicious sword. Magnus should not have done a lot of what he was doing. But the final straws that turned the Primarchs traitor in nearly all of their cases is something that was beyond their control entirely. Fulgrim's sword moved on its own will at literally the worst possible time. Zinch approaches Magnus for an opt-out to escape Russ when he really doesn't have a choice in that moment. Then there's everything that happened to Horus thanks to Erebus. Okay, so why am I bringing it up? Because of Lorgar and what we know about the Warp. We know that the Chaos Gods and the Warp can influence you, mind, spirit and body, very subtly and very slowly to the point where you don't even know what's happening. Lorgar grew up on a world that actually worshipped the Chaos Gods when he didn't even realise it. This is the same guy, by the way, who thought he was saving Angron by tricking him into becoming a Demon Prince. Now, if the Warp and the Chaos Gods can influence mortals to the point where they can be corrupted and maybe even possessed, what if they're doing the same thing to the Primarchs themselves? Now, the Primarchs like Kurz or Alpharius and Omegon or Perturaba are arguably, the most traitory of the traitors. And Mortarion's obviously a traitor as well in the sense where he went against the Emperor, but I don't think if he had options he would have chosen to become a Demon Prince of Nurgle. But what if the Demon Prince Primarchs are not traitors? What if they're just possessed? Think about it. All the Demon Primarchs became Demon Primarchs when they were in their worst possible moments that they had absolutely no say or choice in the matter of. Now, if they're possessed, then that could be why the Emperor thinks that there might be a path to redemption for someone as evil as Mortarion. Because then it wouldn't be a question of redeeming his lost sons, it would be a matter of saving them. Saving them not from treachery, but the manipulation and the power of the Chaos Gods, which has completely overwhelmed them in ways that are way over their heads. Now, don't get me wrong, all the Primarchs had grievances with the Emperor. Someone like Kurz was not the first to rebel, though. The rebellion was started and expanded by the ones who, perhaps with clarity, would be horrified with what they were doing.